supposed to just...
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. I want to say a big thank you to everybody for being here and being so patient to come on and chop it up with us this evening. We started a little late, but we were too busy catching up, y'all. Way too busy catching up, and we're having a little bit of some battery issues here. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to get it figured out here. But I am honored to have some really, really great people in the house with me tonight. You know, I got Nico in the house. We just don't have a camera on him just yet.
Bang,
but
bang.
Say what's up, man.
Hey, what up, everybody? I'm the conscience tonight, so you can't see me, but you can hear me. I'm Jiminy Cricket. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy
Jiminy
Cricket.
Listen to me.
Is Jiminy Cricket really like the conscious, though?
Yeah, he is. He literally says that's what he is.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. He's what keeps Pinocchio on track.
Okay.
Pinocchio.
Okay. Okay. All right. And we also have somebody very, very special in the house. I've told you guys about her last night and this morning during the show. We have somebody very talented, very blonde. Very blonde.
The lighting's so bright.
Please welcome vocalist. She is a white Jamaican. She got 17 jobs. She don't get tired. Please welcome Cassandra Lee to the house. What's up? Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm Gucci. I am Gucci. I'm alive. You know what I mean? Yeah, apparently that's the word for the day,
Yeah.
right?
Gucci.
Right? Gucci. But hey, tell everybody a little bit about you, about yourself. I mean, there's a lot of people out here that don't know who you are, that are watching the show for the first time. I know you are one of the lead singers to the band that Nico's a part of called the Dirty Mugs.
Yes, sir.
So, of course, we got to give you a shout out and the Dirty Mugs a shout out. Shout out to the Dirty Mugs.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Very, very talented group. But tell everybody about yourself and what you do and all that ish. Come on now.
What I do, I am a singer-songwriter. I've been performing with Dirty Mugs for a long time, but I also write, record, and write for other people as well. So I do a lot, I guess.
Right on.
Artist extraordinary.
Artist,
See?
yeah.
Yeah.
Booking, I like to get on the booking side of things,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
She is.
Entrepreneur.
and
like I
hang
said.
around these crazy people.
She doesn't hang out with me. Just to be completely correct. But she spits hot fire on stage. I don't know how you memorize all those songs, all those rap songs, especially. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you got that just locked in the brain so easily. It's very, very impressive when you do your thing. So,
Right on.
well, you could just say thank you, but
Thank
you're not
you.
even. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. It's the first step.
First
step
step.
is just saying take it, acceptance.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we got a lot of things to talk about today, guys. We got a lot, a bunch of different things to pop off, and you see the title down below. There's a bunch of crap going on. So before we go into everything, please do me a favor. You know the drill. Hit that like button down below. Crush it. Make it scream out your name. Send it past 100 likes real quick. I see a bunch of y'all starting to file in. Yes, I know we're late, dag nabbit. I'm sorry. But we'll try to make it up to you guys as best as we can. Okay? Right, Nico?
Yes, indeed. You can't see me.
Here's
but you can
another.
hear me.
I need to make a shirt that just says "Indeed."
Indeed.
Because
yeah.
he says "Indeed" a lot. He'll be like
lot.
"Indeed"
And Gucci.
and Gucci.
Indeed and Gucci.
But I can't really use Gucci though, because then
Yeah.
it's copy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
Copyright.
spell it different and we'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. How would I spell Gucci different, bro?
Gucci. Hey, bang. There we go.
See that it didn't work for her either. So we're gonna move
did.
on,
Whatever.
but
Y'all
hit
some
that like
haters.
button down below.
Listen to your
We
conscience.
good. We good. No, I'm not. No, there was that big dramatic pause, and it was on her,
We were
and
both
she
like,
was just like,
Y'all some haters.
no,
It just
Moving
took a
on.
while to click.
no.
That's what it is.
Or maybe Goochi, like goo.
Mine was better.
Chi?
Mine was better. But
I mean,
you
hey,
can
I'm
do it.
just
yours
trying
is
to-
cool too.
I'm just
That's
trying
fine. Yours is cool too.
I'm just trying.
Mine was better.
Whatever. Shut your face. So don't forget to hit that like button down below, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well. We got some stories that are a little bit old, but that I haven't gotten a chance to really tap on because I've been talking about missing person cases and, of course, this Johnny Depp trial and the Blac Chyna stuff, which we are going to be circling back and talking about Blac Chyna. She was on the stand. She went into gruesome details about her relationship with Rob Kardashian. He doesn't sound so great in my personal opinion, just to be completely straight funky with y'all. But we have got to talk about Jada Pinkett apparently meeting up Will Smith in India. Why? And then also there's another thing that was being shared on or discussed on Breakfast Club in the morning this morning about DJ Envy. You know, he has a past of being, you know, a swashbuckling scalawag, okay? Going off the beaten path, clapping cheeks with other girls behind his wife's back. Yeah, thank you. He's just going to do sound effects. He's just gonna
All night. Clapping cheeks.
Okay.
You didn't get it.
Is that how it sounds, though?
I mean, that's that. No.
How does it sound, Cassie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just do it.
You're
Just
trying
do
to
it.
sound effects.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Come on. We're all waiting for you
Like
to do
a
it.
mix of
Just do it.
like mashed potatoes and what?
Anyways,
No,
next. Let's see. I think,
It's
okay.
like
Mix of mashed potatoes.
it's like mashed potatoes. Like what? It's like taters. I'm done, mashed taters. Okay. She said it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like that.
Sounds like mashed potatoes.
It sounds like taters.
mashed
Yes.
potatoes and claps.
Mashed-
You know what? Y'all okay.
mashed
Y'all hating on me
taters.
today. It's cool.
It's
'Cause I ain't
okay.
got no camera. That's what it
You
is.
Take mine.
It's okay. But you guys are messing me up. So, you know, in his past, he's gone on a off the beaten path, cheating. So apparently there's a whole thing about him cheating on himself. So we got to talk about that as well here in a little bit. So sit back, grab yourself a libation, drink responsibly. And, and if you're watching this from overseas, good morning as well.
Hey.
And enjoy that coffee. And sorry that we're giving you guys a late night show wherever you're watching overseas. Okay? But enjoy it. We'll be your coffee for the day. Okay, so anyway, we got to jump into one of our main stories today, and it has to do with Will Smith. Now, we already know, I got to do this. You already know I got to do this. Will Smith did a whole thing like a month or so ago. We've beaten this to death. We have talked about this to nauseum, but yes, we got to talk about this again. There's been new information developing around this after the slap seen and heard around the world. He walked up onto the stage during the 2022 Oscars when Chris Rock made a little joke about G.I. Jane and how Jada Pinkett Smith has a crew cut going on. She got a Caesar. Real talk. It got Will Smith very, very upset. He walked up, smacked him in the face, smacked the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. Now, there has been new information. Now, because we already talked about how he was going to go on not a vacation, but he was going to rehab, right? Then ain't gonna go to rehab, right? Now, what's interesting is that his rehab is actually not a rehabilitation center. He's in India. So there have been reports of people seeing him for the first time making public appearances in India. Now, I got some theories about this. We're going to talk about that here in a second. And there's a piece of this that will make some people, it'll irk some people's souls. I think it'll irk somebody's soul. Real quick. We're going to get into it. You talked very candidly about this a second ago.
I'm a passionate person when I talk. I don't know.
Exactly. Sure. That's like Will Smith. I'm just a very passionate person when I smack somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was. He was passionate about it.
Exactly. Keep my wife's name. You know what I mean? Clearly, he wasn't cool with that. Okay, so real quick, we got a little article. Will Smith travels to India for spiritual purposes 1 month after the Oscar slap. All right? So Will Smith is on a journey inward 1 month after he struck Chris Rock on stage at the 2022 awards. Hold on, let Let me pull this up so you guys can see this article too, because I know you like to follow the bouncing ball. So 1 second. Skadoosh. Here we go. All right. The 53-year-old actor was seen for the first time since the Academy Awards when he arrived at a private airport. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Mani's. In Mumbai, India, on Saturday. So this was just a little bit ago, okay? Just a few days ago, he was spotted in India. Will was met with paparazzi, what else is new, who awaited his arrival. He smiled for photos with a fan. Thank God he didn't slap him. Okay, moving on. A source tells people that the actor traveled to India for spiritual purposes to practice yoga and meditation. Hold up. I just need to say this really quick. Didn't I call this? I called this. I said he was going to go out to a desert and do yoga poses and breathing exercises, and this is exactly what he's doing right now. I'm sorry. I called it. Pat on back. Moving on.
Don't hurt yourself.
I won't. Not like Will Smith did to Chris Rock.
His career just went woo.
What? Say again?
His career, of course. What do you think the guy he needs to? I would disappear too.
I mean, I got theories.
Okay.
We gonna get into it.
All right.
We gonna get into it. I promise. Hold on. This is quick. Very, very quick. Will, who won Best Actor, we already know about the King Richard, blah, blah, blah. He resigned from the the Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences, which hosts the Oscars. We already know that too. When he resigned from the Academy, Will said in a statement that his behavior was shocking, painful, and inexcusable. Now, here's the thing though. Okay. Here's the thing. First off, he said, I'm going to rehab. I'm going to go to a rehabilitation center and I'm going to go find my inner peace because of stress. Because I be stressed out here in these streets. Memorizing lines and taking care of my crazy ass kids is too stressful. And all this money that just keeps pouring over my head is just too stressful. So I need rehab after smacking a man in the face, emasculating him in front of millions of people. Okay, that's fine. So why not do a rehabilitation center in America? Why take this time? Why take so long to finally get off your ass, get in a plane, and fly to India? You put it out there for everyone to think that you went to rehab, but you never did. Now you're going to India. Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. I know you are. You know, she's got that look on her face like, man, I don't like that. So, and we haven't gotten to the ultimate title of the story. But the funny thing is one of the things, if you do follow him, if you do watch his show on YouTube, I'm sorry, he has that the bucket list, and he has best shape of my life. And in the entire thing, a good portion of it, he goes, oh, yeah, I'm going to Dubai because it's a spiritual, thing that he loves so much, Dubai. So he goes to India. I just found it very interesting that you would sit there and say, hey, I'm going to take rehabilitation. I'm going to let everybody know that I'm going to rehab for this stress and anger. So everyone thinks that. So some of us are going, oh, he's in remorse. He's accepting some accountability for what he's done. But actually, he's not. He's just going to India to do his thing. So real quick, before we go into our title story here, or the title of this particular story, what are your thoughts on that? Because to me, it just seems a little shady. I don't know.
A little shady that he. Well, yeah. To be honest with you, I stopped following it because I was tired of hearing about it. So I didn't realize that he had said he was going to rehab first, and then he's just now a couple days ago like going to this. So I don't know. I don't really know what to think about because like I said, you never know what the agendas are or what people are going on behind closed doors. But if he doesn't have anything going on here, maybe he's got something going on in India. I don't know. I don't know why he would wait that long unless it was like a last resort thing or unless he truly wanted to disappear. But if his actions aren't following his words, then maybe something else is going on behind the scenes.
It just, I don't know. Something about this feels fake. Something about this doesn't feel real. Something about this feels like
you don't think he's actually in India?
No. Meaning, I'm sorry. What I mean is, something about this feels like he's like this is just another project. Like he's on something else other than him actually going, no, I feel bad for what I did. Yes, I'm stressed out.
He's
I
not
need to
going
figure
to
out my
worry
life.
about inner peace, and he's not going to focus. He's going to, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
agree with you on that.
Like another YouTube video or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Nico, what are your thoughts on this, man? You still here?
I am here.
Come on now.
I'm the conscience of this whole show tonight. I think that
For like 30 minutes, bro. Come on.
I think that, like, just like you said, man, he's there for a different reason. Did he go along?
Must you jump to? Okay.
Yeah, he was waiting to get.
I mean,
to that.
I was trying to get to that place,
now that
like,
you've led us
like have a
into it.
conversation, but you want to just keep
I'm
mucking
just
it
saying.
up.
No,
But it's
he
all
did not.
good
Because we talking about
But he.
him going there, and
But he. Did
I'm just
not
saying
go alone.
him
No.
going there.
No.
And what's his reason for going there? So he's going out to India. He said he went to rehab. But what do you go to India for? You gonna hang with some gurus?
Spiritual
Is that-
enlightenment.
Spiritual
I mean,
enlightenment.
Penny tattoos.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. But
Do guys get those? I don't know if guys get those.
I mean, some do.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
You know, hey, you
I
can do
know.
whatever the hell you want.
I was asking.
Okay.
All right. Hey.
Hey. Yes, I think that there's something else going on. And the reason why I think this is, of course, motherfucking Nico had to jump in front of it. But
Yes.
okay. Here is the other part here.
My fault.
Oh, you're good. I still love you. Okay. I still love you, bruh. Here's the other part. It looks like Jada has now shown up all up in this business in India. So, reportedly after Will Smith's Oscar controversy, Jada Pinkett Smith insisted for a family vacation to India. I'm sorry. To me, this feels like there's something else.
if she insists on a family vacation to India, either she just won't let him do anything, or it's just fake, like you said. And if you're going for a spiritual journey, solitude, that's you on your own with yourself, not other
It's like-
So why is the family involved?
Exactly.
Real talk.
That is-
So hold on real quick, you Nico, in a second. Let me just read a little bit of this, okay? So Smith who has gone unnoticed for a long what the hell? All right. Resurfaced recently when he was photographed embracing admirers and was taking selfies with them in Mumbai's airport. A source revealed that the families plan to take a vacation at this time in a new interview with Us Weekly. Before all hell broke loose and fire rained down on the Smith name all over the internet, their escape was already arranged.
Oh.
Allegedly. I'll just say allegedly on that ish. Okay. There had been talk of canceling the trip, but Jada insisted no. God forbid. So meanwhile, Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk returned for its 5th season on Facebook Watch. The actress issued a statement ahead of the show's launch, which said the Smith family has been focusing on profound healing as a result of everything that has happened in the previous several weeks. When the time comes, some of our healing discoveries will be discussed at the table, implying that they may discuss the Oscars incident on the show to some extent. Okay. Will, on the other hand, has received a harsher public verdict. As a punitive step. Obviously, we already know this. He's been banned from the Academy's ceremonies for the next 10 years, but he still has his Oscar. Now, the part that really gets to me is that they said they were planning on this. They had plans to do this trip, but then they said, oh, no, we should cancel this. This might not be the greatest idea. And then she insisted no. Jada insisted no.
So did they
Why,
plan the
you may
trip, or did
ask?
he go here for rehab? Now I'm confused, because here I'm thinking he went to India for rehab, and now it's a family trip that was pre-planned. That contradicts it, right? I mean, how can you?
Facts.
That's a contradiction. So you're telling me in the same article that they're saying he went there for solitude and a spiritual journey and for healing, and now they're saying they had a family trip pre-planned to the same place that he's going for a. Okay, yeah.
Wiggity word.
There you go,
Nico.
I agree with Cassandra.
You're smart. Yeah.
It's all cap. It's all cap. Like she's saying, yeah, he was going here for a spiritual awakening and a journey, but they had already planned on coming here before that for a family trip. Like, what? Yep. What are we saying?
Yeah, so which is it?
That being said,
that's what I'd like to know. You see what I'm saying?
That being said, it's like, I honestly don't think any of them have any or feel bad at all for what happened, what transpired. I really don't think that they feel any certain type of way. I really feel like the whole family is like, fuck the world. We gonna do what we gonna do. We gonna say what we gonna say.
Middle finger to the law.
Yeah,
gripping my balls. All right. Well, I think that you're not alone. You are not alone. I'm not alone either in this situation. We're all not alone in this situation because people. Diamond Pearl Jam just said, Red Table Talk, the 6th season premiere filming. Queen Kimberly, what's up, Queen Kimberly? She said, Red Table Talk, India edition. Yes, a lot of people are sitting here going, they're planning on something. They're going to turn this into something. They're going to turn this into a special or something like that. Here, on this new special of Red Table Talk. You know what I mean? I can't do the, you know what I'm saying? India music? Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, we get.
That makes me sound like a dick. You know what I mean? But haven't you noticed, like in every war movie, like that's of the time, they use that some sort of music that's kind of like that. Anyway, left turn. But I have a feeling it's going to be that. They're going to be sitting there doing whatever they're doing, getting henny tattoos, and talking about his feelings. And that's going to be his rehab. That's going to be his real rehabilitation. There's something else about this, too, that I'm not feeling at all as well. And I don't like the fact that we just talked about it. We just touched on it a second ago. Actually, Cassandra, you said it. You tapped on it first. Okay. When it comes to rehab, it's a solitary experience.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a solitary experience for yourself, but sometimes you can do group therapy, but everyone's on their own individual journey, right?
Yes, you can, because when you think about a person goes into rehab, the first thing, if any type of rehabilitation, whether it's mental or a drug addiction or anything, they isolate you. Anybody you're around that has enabled you or done anything or that you're comfortable with, they take, like a girlfriend that's using with you, a family that's saying, oh, you're tearing us apart, and that emotional attachment, they remove you from all that situation for a reason, because you have to sit there and it's yourself. You have to face yourself first and then deal with all the stuff around you.
No doubt.
That's the same thing with a mental or a spiritual. It's the same thing.
Yeah. So
it's the same thing.
Is this the right time for Will Smith to be on let's just say a family vacation with Jada, of all people? Is this the right time? Or does he need his time to figure his ish out solo dolo?
I mean, I would think so, but I don't know. Jada, to me, the whole thing, like, it always seems like...
Speak your mind, girl. Speak your mind.
The whole Jada and Will situation, I think it always ends up benefiting Jada and exploiting Will in some way. You literally look back at all the history. They put all their business out there. They do all this, and then it sits there. Now, is that him allowing it? I don't know. I don't know what goes on in their family, whatever. But all their stuff's out there because they put it out there.
No doubt.
And then it's like every time something's put out there, they turn it around into something else. And it always seems like it ends up more for her to use it for her table talk or whatever. And then he's the one that's going to be exploited on his healing journey maybe. Facts. And all this other stuff like this. And so like all this stuff that's like a mental thing with him or whatever that happened and whatever we've talked about the Oscars and all that a million times. But just the whole conflicting thing everyone saw was because of her like disapproval or whatever. So, but now it's going to turn into this. Is that what they're turning into? So they can be on table talk and now talk about his feelings, just like their affair. Talk about his thing. It's like, man, come on. Like, it's either all a show together or it's staged somehow. I mean, it's real life, but he doesn't seem. I don't really know. I don't know what to think technically. I just think he's being exploited more than she is about any of this. I think personally that's what's going to happen. If I were to think what this India thing's about, if that's what we're really getting to,
let's go.
I would think that she's probably going to use it, like you said, a special, or there's probably a camera crew following him, run his healing journal and his family, and she's going to talk to them about what he needs and all this other stuff, and it's going to be all on him. It's always all on him.
It's exploitive.
Yeah,
that's what I think. And I feel like it's just another opportunity for her to find it's like another creative way to exploit her family and to scoop another bag.
Yeah.
And of course, the
Kardashians did the same thing.
We're gonna talk about that a little bit. Hey,
I'm not hating
if
that's how you do your business and how you turn it into something cool. But
I mean, you
expect it to be out there, and
bruh. Okay, you ain't wrong. But I will say this, and we've talked about this a million times on the show before. But the 3 o'clock and I'm faded episode, the entanglement, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the highest viewed episodes ever in the history of Facebook Watch. Mm-hmm. Of all the Facebook Watch shows ever seen, that was the highest rated and highest viewed one ever. Ever.
Now, I do believe people can relate. Right. Like to things, in like normal life, they're like, oh, seeing all this, they like to watch people go through entanglements or cheating or whatever that they may have.
Who likes to watch people?
No. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying people like when they watch something or listen to a podcast, if they can relate to something, they're more tuned to come in, and it draws more attention. So if there were people that have been dealt with infidelities, of course that's going to be viewed a lot.
No doubt.
But then the whole way it was played with the entanglements, and it was played very, very correctly on their end for.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, everything came to, there's enough. There's so much like it all came to a head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it all came to a head.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course that ish went down. He shouldn't have done what he did.
No.
But he still did what he did. But yeah, at some point it's a no for me, dog. Dirty Mugs TV just said, man, that family needs to quietly go away for a while. Yeah.
Muggy.
You know what I'm saying? Who could this be? What's up, D? But anyway, Dirty Mugs showing up, showing out. You know what I mean?
Love.
Showing some love up in this biz, Naive. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Janine said, forget table talk. That pillow talk, the one you sleep next to, is super strong. Be sure you want to get married. And that's absolutely true. 110%. I agree with that 110%. Because the thing is if your person is more concerned about securing the bag than actually securing that love with you, or securing that security with you, that comfortability of being able to talk and confide in you, without any repercussions, without any judgment, then why you in that pardon, I'm trying not to use the F word that much, but I'm going to say it anyway. Why are you in that fucking relationship to begin with? That's all I'm going to say. And I feel for that family, not for the kids, because they born rich. They born with a silver spoon in their mouth. I'm going to keep it real. They good. You got a kid who has time to figure out about world peace and become like the next Gandhi type of thing, and he could just make an icon living when he wants to, and then
that was a hard song. Though.
It is a hard song. No, that song slaps, as the young ones would say. It slaps. But at the same time, you also have the Willow, who's able to just figure her ish out when she wants to and express herself musically as well, and not worry about one damn thing like, how am I going to keep my cell phone bill paid? You feel me? So I'm not worried about them. But I am worried about Will Smith not allowing himself to have time to reflect, to self-reflect, time for him to figure things out for himself, not have other people around him telling him how he should feel and how he should think. If you're going to go and have this rehab, Bruh, go and do that rehab. Show us that you actually doing rehab. Rehab ain't you on vacation with them kids. That's just my thoughts. Nico?
I agree with you on many of those points. I am going to be the conscience here. And
it's 3 o'clock and I'm faded.
I'm going to say that I do worry about all of them, man. Like this whole family dynamic. And again, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? If it works for you, it works for you, whatever your situation is. But at the same time, with the kids, even in Willow and Jaden, if you're looking at your parents in this situation, that's going to affect how you grow up and how you view the world. Yeah, so 100%. with Jaden, looking at his father and his mother and seeing, and it's just my personal opinion, seeing how his mother kind of runs that relationship and his father kind of reacts to whatever Jada's whim is. Mm-hmm. And then also with Willow, like John Mayer said it, fathers be good to your daughters because daughters will love it like you do.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that cheesy?
You pulled out John Mayer.
I did. That's a cold ass lyric.
That is a cold ass lyric.
That's a cold ass lyric. Fathers be good to your daughters because daughters will love like you do.
I'm just saying it's John Mayer.
The person that she falls in love with or that she is attracted to at the end of the day, she's gonna perceive love how she saw her father giving love and receiving love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So
Absolutely.
it's a dangerous situation where if you're not careful with how you act and what you present to your children, it can be damaging. And with this whole situation of supposedly him going to rehab or on a sabbatical or whatever he's supposed to be going on by himself, like Cassandra said, to fix yourself. Now the whole family is going. Like that's like going to rehab, bringing your weed and your coke and your crack and your alcohol. Yeah. Like that, it defeats the purpose.
You ain't wrong with that. No, you right. I'm sorry, just John Mayer, bro. I mean,
fathers be good to your daughters. Okay, I'm done.
By the way, he does not sound anything like that.
What is it? You know what I mean? Is that better?
I don't know what that was, but okay.
I was trying to sound like what's his name?
You gotta make it sound like you need to take a shit. No, that's the lead singer of Nickelback. Okay.
No, it ain't.
No, Nickelback sounds like he's trying to take a shit. What he's singing?
Look at this photograph.
I'm done. You don't feel that? They sound like they're trying to take a shit.
Cassie doesn't think I'm funny, but I'm hilarious. She knows.
I'm sorry, that's funny. That's funny.
Thank you, Pascal.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
It just,
Y'all don't need me, y'all.
I'm just saying, we're just having fun. But at the same time, it does make it sound. They do sound like they're trying to take a shit. All right, trying to do an Amber Turd. Okay, so, but that is very true. I see your point as far as like both y'all. It is on how you are as a family, right? It's how the kids are going to watch you and the dynamics between you and your loved one, your spouse, all that and all that. And I get that 110%. Because then they take that and then they go on and do their thing. John Mayer. So I get that piece because it seeps into the marrow. It seeps all the way down to the plums. It's real. And then they keep doing that over and over and over again, right? The saga continues.
It's one of them things where they talk about breaking the cycle because when Jada was on Red Table Talk and she was talking about how her family grew up and it was never a traditional type of family, she took that and now that's what her family is. You know what I'm saying? So when people always talk about breaking generational curses or breaking the cycle, like she kind of continued that. Whether you think it's for the good or the bad, that's what it is.
That part. I'm just saying. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about.
She don't.
I'm so sorry.
She new here.
We got
I'm
a lot
new here.
You are brand new here.
I'm brand new.
So on Red Table Talk, right? they always do certain things. Like I think I could have sworn I saw a compilation video where all they did was show what Red Table Talk is like, and it's just a compilation of them going, yes, that part, all of it throughout the entire thing, like the entire time. So I'm just saying, okay. So that's why I do the that part. Okay. Yes. You know, and Nickelback does sound like he's trying to take a shit. Moving on. I'm sorry. Do you like Nickelback? Random left turn, but do you like Nickelback?
Not really.
The Nickelback.
I never understood why people shit on Nickelback so hard. Like,
they
weren't bad.
Them.
I mean,
I never disliked them, but I wasn't a huge like, oh, I love Nickelback. Like, but I
don't know if anybody was like, oh, I love Nickelback, but yeah, they wasn't bad.
They had somebody like them. They had successful records.
No, they did.
They're very successful
Somebody liked it. They have the brown note in their song.
But weren't they during the same time as like Creed and all them? It was kind of that.
It was
same
a little
era.
after that, but they were like no, they were like the new Creed.
The new Creed. Well, that's
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
I like brains around your feet. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It is. Hey, somebody. Oh, Whoops. Hold up. Nerd just said, I love Nickelback. Hey, no disrespect. Hey, people like Creed. Look at this photograph. Look. It's in a. You know what I mean? That hurts. I feel like I'm gonna get nodes on my vocal cords. You know what I'm talking about?
For him, he probably wakes up and can just talk and sing. He sounds like that all the time.
He just talks like that. You know, he's gargling gasoline every morning. That's what he's doing. Okay. I'm just saying.
But you remember his voice, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's why you know who Nickelback is, because of his voice. There you go.
Exactly.
Whether you like it or not.
Facts.
Fine. I guess you're right. With arms wide open. You know what I mean? Creed has that weird thing going on too. So I see. And then Janine said, I love Creed. Please don't hate. No. Actually,
this all love.
Hey, shameless plug, but Creed is on my workout list. I got some.
You work out to Creed?
I got Creed going on. Sometimes I want something just different.
What?
Sometimes I just like to have a different beat.
I mean, I feel that.
I say Creed
because I'm a gym rat too. But Creed, I don't think I've ever turned on Creed. Now I've turned on some different stuff, but I don't think I've ever worked out to Creed.
It's just on there, and it'll be on randomly, and I'm like, oh yeah, this song.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
This is probably the most anybody has talked about Creed and Nickelback in the last 10 years. I promise.
I love the Lord.
You're probably right. They're kind of
love the Lord. Yes. One more curl. You know what I mean? I'm gonna live for the Lord. Anyway.
You should. He blessed you with your body.
Hey. He did bless me with this ball. Yes.
Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And moving on.
Yes, we are moving on. We're having too much fun. You know what I mean? He said, who will stop the purple? Joseph, he said, who will stop the purple rain? I can't work out the purple rain. I'm sorry. It makes him want to cry. I'm sorry. Can you Miss Jim Rat too?
I don't think I've worked out to Purple Rain.
No, I
don't think I've ever worked out to Purple Rain.
I never been on you any sorrow. Like you're trying to lift heavy. You're like, Dad, like no.
I have worked out to some songs I've had to learn that are really weird. Like for weddings, I'm saying where I'm like working out, just trying to learn the lyrics. And like,
yeah, I mean, but
that's kind of weird. But you know, oh, Jesus.
Like every dude.
Oh, it's okay.
Anyway,
yeah,
they can't see.
What are we doing?
She's like, no,
don't hate on me, Cassandra.
I'm done.
You new here. Don't be hating on me.
I just can't be doing like I can't be working out and just I just can't. I just crying working out, man. Unless it's like the dumbbell fell on my foot. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. Anyway, left turn, but we're getting back on track, guys. I appreciate as being part of the conversation. Do me a favor real quick before we go into our next story. Please hit that like button down below. Crush it. Make it scream out your damn name. And also, if you haven't done it yet and you haven't hit that subscribe button, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying out here, guys. I'm trying really hard to get you guys to hit that subscribe button. So hit the subscribe button. Hit it so hard, it shakes the very foundation of your private domicile. there it is. Okay? I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, we got to move on to the next story, which is Blac Chyna. Okay? And no, I'm not talking about that random dining set that you got at the Kmart. We're talking about real talk Blac Chyna. Now, Blac Chyna was on trial, and she came out talking about some truths about how Rob Kardashian was treating her. And it doesn't sound good at all. So let me pull up this article really quick. She talks about getting beaten by a metal rod and all this stuff. It's pretty bad. It's crazy. And this is Rob Kardashian, of all people. You just never think of something like this ever happening. But here it is, guys. Rob Kardashian, Blac Chyna. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Rob Kardashian saying this. Correction. I am so sorry. Misread.
Blac Chyna.
So Blac Chyna is the one
that
beating
makes
that ass.
That makes much more.
That
sense.
makes much more sense. I was like,
because I'm sitting there thinking, Rob,
what? I need to flip this title around. My bad, guys. So Rob was on the stand chopping it up about Blac Chyna, and Blac Chyna apparently beat him with a metal rod and pulled a gun on him during a fight. Okay. Oh, she's quality. She is quality. Now, if you don't know, real quick, that's a quality woman right there. You know what I mean?
That's a good woman right there. That's a good woman.
That's a handsome woman right there. Okay, so real quick, guys, for those of y'all who don't know, and I know Cassandra doesn't know much about this either.
I didn't know much about
Okay, so right now, Blac Chyna is in the middle, and thank you for the correction. Okay, guys, I made that mistake. My bad. But Blac Chyna is suing the Kardashians for $300 million hairs, okay? $300 million, okay? That's a whole lot of quiche, right? Because she is claiming, defamation on her career and her image and all that, because the Kardashians tried to stop them from doing a second season of Rob and Chyna. They had a show on E, and it was basically a spinoff of
the Kardashians.
The Kardashians. You know what I mean? Do you say Kardashians?
Do I? I might. Do I sound like that?
It sounded like you said Kardashians.
I have a little country swing.
It's all good. You got some country swing. Good
Them
vibes, though.
Kardashians.
The Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? So right now, he went to the stand. He's doing his testimony and all that. So let's get some details here real quick. So Rob Kardashian claims that ex-fiance Blac Chyna beat him with a metal rod, and pulled a gun on him during a December 2016 brawl. In this ongoing legal battle with Chyna, Rob, 35, testified on Wednesday that his relationship with Chyna, 33, was violent from the start. That's big. And excuse me, and alleged that the mother of his child beat and threatened to kill him. Rob, who wore a black button down, I don't know why they give us all these details, long sleeve shirt for his court appearance. I don't really give a damn about that. Said the night of December 14th, 2016 started off with them joking around on their social media, both of them posting video footage of them kissing and laughing. So everything was going great. Inside the courtroom, video was shown of Rob waving bands of $100 bills and throwing it at Chyna, with the model looking pleased. I guess, when you're making it rain, I'd be pleased too, I guess. So. You know what I mean? You mean I get to keep all this, or you want me to pick it back up and give it back to you? I'd hope he would just be like, no, baby, it's all yours. But the night allegedly became violent, with the discord lasting until the next morning. Rob alleged that Chyna pulled a gun on him twice and hit him with a metal rod, scratched him, and struck him with an iPhone cord.
Well, what took place up to that? Is that just left out?
I guess that's just left out. Like, because I'm still wondering what the hell happened here. So you're saying everything was all bliss and wonderful. You're laughing, ha 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 ha, and then all of a sudden she pulls out a gun and that pap pap, and you ain't gonna ever leave
it's not
me.
Funny.
It's
not funny. Abuse is not funny.
No, it's never funny, but it makes you wonder, how does somebody go from happy-go-lucky, laughing your ass off, making it rain, and then you pull out a gun and then you beat him with a metal pole.
What transpired between making it rain and laughing and kissing to all of a sudden guns and beaten. So, like, what happened?
I honestly,
What, that's it? It doesn't say anything else?
oh, I was still going,
Oh,
but
okay.
you know, we stopped and started
Sorry.
talking. It's okay, but so far from what I'm seeing in this article, it's not saying that there's anything more to that. Okay, so with the iPhone cord, right? And one thing I'll say too is we see Rob Kardashian. I know my people here, my company here can't really see Rob Kardashian, but you know what Rob Kardashian looks like. Let's just keep it straight real. He's a very big boy. Okay. Blac Chyna is, yes, she's voluptuous, but she's not like a big, tall, you know what I mean? Physically intimidating. She doesn't come off to me as physically intimidating. So I wonder how this all transpired and why she would pull out a metal rod and beat his ass with it. And then he says she struck him. I don't know what it is. Maybe she whipped him with the iPhone cord. I'm still trying to understand this. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense, y'all. This is not making any sense. So it's the iPhone cord for me. Metal rod, sure, but you hit me with a iPhone cord. That's the part that doesn't seems a little off. So he says she landed several blows to my face, my back. This is what he said about this metal pole that she was using against him. She ripped my shirt early in the evening. Here we go, where we were throwing money around in our Snapchat. He continued. In the beginning, I thought it was playful. I didn't think it got serious until the second gun encounter. So she had pulled out a gun the first time before, and I guess it was a joke. Then I guess she was getting a little, she was getting rowdy. She was getting a little excited, and then she pulled out the gun again. So I didn't think it was serious until the second gun encounter. The second gun encounter. Okay, I would have kicked rocks after that. But anyway.
Yeah. Don't pull a gun on me. That ain't funny.
This is what he said. You don't point a gun on your fiance's head, whether it's loaded or it's not.
Exactly.
Now,
that ain't funny.
Exactly. So allegedly, she was saying that the gun was unloaded. It was not a loaded gun, but it's still illegal. It's still something that you don't do, period. So when asked by Chyna's attorney why he didn't show bruising in the videos recorded after the incident, Rob shot back. She landed several blows on my body with the metal rod, but not everyone's going to bruise just because someone hit you. It didn't leave a mark when I had a gun to my temple. The cord around my neck, I'm sure that left a mark, but no, I didn't need a Band-Aid. So he's sitting there he just went and took it, allegedly. Wow. Okay. I don't know. I'm still trying to process this. So he continues. He says, everything I testified to happened. She was on a cocaine and alcohol. That's what it says. She was on a cocaine. Just one little gram of cocaine. Gotcha. One little tiny dust. Little coke. So she was on cocaine. She was on a cocaine and alcohol. She has a history of doing this. Just because I didn't have marks does not mean it's not true. Stop putting that out here. It's not fair. He also wanted to make his relationship work and supported Chyna, with whom he shares daughter Dream, who's 5. Even when she repeatedly allegedly abused him, he said he would often sleep in his car until the next morning. Man, I would too, man. She got a gun and a metal pole, and she's choking you with an iPhone cord.
Where was all this on the TV show?
He wasn't on a TV show.
Oh, so the show, it wasn't on the show because this was after this first season had already premiered and already came out, and it was done. And then she went and did all this during their downtime. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So I'll read a little bit of this, okay? So Rob said he was in a very low and the weakest point of his life when he first started speaking to Chyna. But at the time, he was still single and was also messaging other women. I was probably at the worst place in my life. She was one of the she was the one person who brought me in. I was just comfortable with her, and I was at my lowest point. I ignored all the bad things. I have a very loving family, but I just gave myself to her. Okay. And I think that's a very important piece right there as well. Don't you think, Nico, just a little bit? I think it is.
This
is
your conscience speaking.
Exactly. Run.
So basically, like you said, at this point in time, Rob was at his lowest. I don't know if y'all remember seeing Rob back then, but he was a big guy.
Word.
And he was in a depression. He was very depressed. You got your sisters out here running the world. You know what I'm saying? Making all of these moves.
And didn't he only want to make socks?
He was trying to get away from all of that Kardashian shit. That's why he wasn't like trying to be on the show and all of that stuff. Like he was going through his own shit. So you have somebody like Blac Chyna, who I think might be related to Amber Heard. I don't know, because it seems like she knows how to take advantage and manipulate a situation. Not saying that she didn't have love for Rob at some point in time, but if you have real and actual love for somebody, you don't go and take advantage or manipulate them in this certain way. And I feel like she definitely took advantage. She saw the Kardashians, who they were, what they built, and she wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And she saw Rob
and use him
and said,
my way in.
He's weak. He's the weak link. I'm going to take advantage of this situation, and I'm going to, embed myself into the Kardashian family.
Right.
So when Rob is at his lowest and he's looking to her for comfort and really like self-acknowledgement and self-respect, like he can't get it himself, so he's looking outwards for it, right? Mm-hmm. He's looking to her. True. Wrong person to look to for the shit, because she's taking advantage of it. And I don't know if y'all agree. Tell me if
I agree, because it just shows that the reason it's turned into a lawsuit is because she was more worried about having a second season than she was about that.
And they have a child together,
yeah,
right?
and that just shows it right there. It just shows it right there.
Right.
She's more worried about a second season of their reality show and because she didn't get her way, now she's like, well, I'm going to sue it and get my money anyways from you guys.
Yeah, and they have a child together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, so going back to this whole thing about, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny, but it is.
Come on with it.
The whipping him with at some point in time, and I don't know, and not to get all serious and stuff, but I don't know if anybody out there, I'm sure somebody has dealt with depression before. It's a difficult thing to deal with.
It is.
And when you entrust somebody with your, things that you don't entrust anybody else with, and they use it against you or they take advantage of you, that hurts.
Yeah.
It's like debilitating. You know what I mean? You can't move. So when she's doing all these things to him, whipping him with the cord and putting a gun to his, like, she gangster. We know Blac Chyna gangster.
Oh, I mean, that goes without even saying.
You know what I'm saying?
She's savage as hell.
So in the beginning, just off the jump, if you look at this situation, like, would Blac Chyna go for Rob Kardashian if he was just Rob Jones that works at Larry's Tire?
Hell no. And
Okay.
then why would she waste her time on a depressed, unhappy, schlubby guy?
And
I'm sorry to say it like that, but let's keep it real.
And that's my point. So at the end of the day, the whole situation jumped off from being opportunistic and trying to get into.
And the family probably peeped that from the start.
Yeah, and that's why they didn't fuck with her.
No.
That's probably why they peeped that from the start.
And that's why I said, you ain't getting no season 2, bitch. No.
And there's proof now. What's funny is that there's proof now that they were literally out here trying to stop season 2 from happening.
Did he want the season 2 to happen?
Well, there was a restraining order that was created against each other because of all this that happened with the gun and the metal pole and all that. But real quick, here it is.
So she's saying that's not true. Or has she denied these allegations, or has she said? Do we know?
Right now, she is saying, I pointed the gun in the air.
But
I didn't point it at his temple, and the gun was empty.
Did she whip him with the?
I ain't hit him with it that many. I hit him one time.
But see what happened was, you know what I mean? She's saying, she said all of it was playing. She said I was just playing with him.
Who the fuck plays with a gun like
this? I'd kick somebody's ass if they pointed an unloaded gun at me.
Exactly.
No, you don't do that.
But I will say this though, okay? There is proof out here that she has been wilding out on some drugs and some alcohol and all that. I don't know if you guys remember this, but a few months back, if I'm correct, she held some girl hostage, and the girl in her hotel room, and the girl was losing her damn mind, scared out of her wits because they were about to do, I guess they were doing some blow or something like that. And then the girl felt like she was trapped. And then her friend was sitting there going, hey, please help me get my friend out of the room, because she wanted to get out, but she felt trapped because Blac Chyna was all up in her face doing God knows what, probably high as hell on some cocaine. Cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Oh, cabrón. Okay. So that apparently also happened as well. So this is some crazy stuff. Yeah. Then King David said, wait, what? Yes. Wait, what? Indeed. Literally, there is a video. Indeed. Nico. Indeed. But there is literally a video out here where she was, I can't show it on here, unfortunately, but there was a girl that was literally saying, hey, or a guy going up to her team and basically was like, I need her to get out of here. Yeah. We need to get my friend out of here and all that. And God knows if it was just paranoia from doing too much blow herself as well, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? You smoke too much weed, that happens too. But I got a couple comments I wanted to throw in here really, really quick before we continue on, because obviously this is a very, very heated and passionate conversation. Okay. Janine said Chyna was very, very mean to Rob on the show. Hard to watch. Nico got it right. She used and locked him down. Yes. Oh, absolutely. This is kind of the same thing as the Amber Turd situation. Hate to throw that back into, circle back into the situation, nickel back into the situation. But if you really think about it, it is true. They'll sit there and there's girls out there. There are men out there too. Come on, let's be real. Sycophantic, terrible human beings out here that will wait and see, oh, he or she is low in their spirits. They don't think they can do any better, so on and so forth. I'm bad. I'm a bad bee and all that stuff, right? And then next thing you know, you throw it on them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
oh, yeah. Professional.
Or mashed potatoes, and right? Claps. You know what I mean? Yes.
Potatoes and claps.
Mashed potatoes and claps. You know what I'm saying? It's ooey gooey, right? And then all of a sudden, seriously, it's like you don't really have to do that much except actually just look the part. Lay with them for a little while, listen to them, and tell them, yes, baby, you can do anything. And next thing you know, pop out a baby, and you're there for life. That's what it seems like. And then you can sit there and say, hey, I demand this, 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 and this. And this is exactly what's happening right now. She saw that there was a big bag, a big opportunity. She was about to be a star with Rob and Chyna. And then all that went crumbling down because she started putting restraining orders on him and such. But I will say this, though, too, real quick. There's another comment that I saw here, too. Rob Kardashian's totally in the wrong, too. Let's not forget this, too. We got a comment right here. Why is he allowed to post revenge pee? Yes, he put out footage of her butt-ass naked. Oh, she doesn't know about this? No. Okay, you don't. So he put out photos of her butt naked all over the social medias, not on OnlyFans, on the social medias. And yeah, that's what got him the restraining order on her, because he felt some type of way. So both of them are terrible. Don't keep your hands to yourself. And if you take photos of your girl naked, that's for you and you alone. It's not for your friends. It's not for the whatever million people that watch or follow you on Instagram because you're a Kardashian. You should know better. Period. You should know better. Cassandra?
I mean, they both want attention, so what is it? I mean,
clearly.
In the end, and it's the lawsuit thing. They're putting their stuff out there. Oh, I'll get her. I'll do everything social media. put all their business on social media. She's going to do it. He's going to do it. It's going to go back and forth. Then they're going to do a lawsuit. And then, that's just stupid.
It's stupid. It's really stupid. Whoops. It's really stupid. But I feel bad for someone who's has not found the way to really capitalize on his sister's ass. I'm sorry I said it. I said it. No, think about it. Everybody else has capitalized on it. Every single other woman in that family has capitalized on Kim K's booty.
Yeah, well maybe he's just not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's the one out of all of them that's not a piece of shit.
But he is the one who leaked out revenge pee.
So let me speak on
social medias, and that's his baby mama. That's the mother of his child. She's supposed to be an angel.
Let me speak on that. In any other situation, I'd be like, you dirtbag, scummy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Any other situation. But in this particular situation, I believe that she's been such a terrorist to him. That
he said terrorist.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should say.
No, you good. No, you good. No. It's just a strong word.
She's been such a T to him that, of course, every once in a while you trying to hit back. You like, I've been taking this shit for so long. I'm gonna stand up for myself and I'm gonna hit back. And if you think for 1 second that when he put those pictures out, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm appalled. I can't believe everybody saw my ass." She was like, "Yep, look at it. You see it. You see
think
it?"
So?
Yes. That's more publicity. Listen,
it depends on you know what I'm saying? It depends on the content. I haven't seen it, but it depends on the content.
To me, it seems like she's all about publicity. And that's what this whole fight is about. She don't want to give up that. She can feel it slipping away. It's slipping away because she's not in the Kardashian circle anymore. They don't fuck with her. So without them, what does she do? It's slipping away from her. So she's trying to grasp onto it any way she can. So any publicity that she gets, whether it's Rob putting something out or him saying something bad about her or her in the airport yelling crazy stuff at people, like it's a lot of these people nowadays are attention whores.
Hey, there you go.
And it's a situation where it's like you can't live without the fame. You get a little taste of it, and once it's gone, or once it's slipping away, like you don't know what to do with yourself.
Yep.
And in my personal opinion, that's what she's doing here. I really think Rob just wants to like, yo, leave me alone. Let me sell my socks. Let me raise my kid, and I'm gonna be cool. Her on the other hand, no, she need that attention. She hungry for it.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know?
You know.
Hey, but what do I know?
What do I know?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? What do I know?
I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
Hey, what do I know? But hey, you never know. It is true. She also was a stripper. Let's keep it real. She was on the pole.
With a stripper.
Do you guys
Not
do
that
song?
one though.
Do you guys do
No,
that
we
song?
don't.
No?
We don't.
Oh, that'd be fun. I just thought
You
it'd
want
be.
to do it?
Yeah, you guys should do it. That'd be fun.
You should come up and
You guys should do it.
feature
Why
with
not?
us and you do it.
No, why would I do it?
You one mentioned it.
Yeah.
You sang the song first, bruh.
I did, but you said we should do it anyway. Proceed.
Anyway. Okay. All right. Now, I mean, when this whole thing is all messy, this whole Rob and Chyna situation is incredibly messy, and I think that you ain't wrong on that part, Nico. That
I think he hit it on the head.
You know, he doesn't want anything to do with anything except just live his life and sit on the millions of dollars that his dad left behind. You see what I'm saying? And then continue making money off of socks.
You know what? Everybody needs socks.
Hey, everybody does
need
I'm
socks.
okay.
Very true.
Hey, somebody got to make them. Somebody got to sell them. You know what I'm saying? I love socks. Yeah. Socks are great. They feel so comfortable. Ooh, I love them. But at the same time, it is just a very big mess. But, this is why you don't date or go after somebody that may not be right for you, may not fit you right. Because here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to say it too. F it. I don't care. Let's look at Rob Kardashian. I mean, if he really did take care of himself, this would be a totally different conversation. I mean, if he was like on that
Yo,
Kardashian tip, this would be a completely different conversation.
Yeah.
But what the truth is that you got a guy who has not high standards of himself, and he sees a girl that is what that wants to be a Kardashian, basically, with all her surgeries and all the stuff, the nip and tucking going on that she has, right? So she looks a certain way. She just took her time to sit there and listen to the dude, I'm sure, and let him smash. And now he, of course, he's going, wow, this is above and beyond my way above the bar that I ever expected to be with. Holy crap. But she's a stripper. Damn. Oh, that's fine. It's okay. Because look how fine she is. She dope. So on and so forth. I don't think she's fine. But you know what I'm saying. This is what Rob is saying in his mind. Oh, she bad. No, seriously. She bad. You know what I mean? It's funny what looks will do. That can overpower any man's judgment. Literally. You can sit there and go, oh, her beauty. But her beauty.
Preach.
You see what I'm saying?
Bars.
You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
A lot of times you're sitting there going, oh my God. And you're not listening to anything she's saying. She could be like, yeah, I'm planning on robbing you later on tonight when you go to bed. And you're like, whatever you want, baby. Yeah.
You fine.
Oh, but you mean I get to still smash though, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, yes, you get to smash, but I'm still going to rob you. And I'm going to take your car and I'm going to do this and this. But first you're going to have to put a baby in me and then I'm going to take everything from you.
Yeah.
More than half. No, literally.
No, I
a lot of these rich guys.
I'm with you. No, I know. You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me.
Just saying, and I feel like that's what's happened to him.
Yeah.
And yes, Rosewood, this is something that you call simping, okay? That new word that came out a couple years ago. Then now everybody, if you do even like open a door for a girl, they're going simp. It's like, damn, just opening the door for her, man. Damn, chill out. But this is simping for sure. When you go, anything you want, I'm not listening to anything as long as I get your attention and I get to maybe smash every once in a while. And I can claim that you are mine. I will give you everything you want. And it's sad. It's very, very sad. It is very, very sad. But let's move on to the next story because we got things to do, people to see, or people to do and things to see. Whatever, however you see, you know, Nico. You know what I'm saying?
You.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I hear you. Indeed. Okay, so the next and final story of the day. Okay, DJ MV and his wife were on the Daily Show. Trevor Noah's show, The Daily Show. Damn, today. Anyway. And they were talking about their new book or her new book, where one of the things is that she talked about not being able to having to fake an orgasm with DJ Envy. Man, you just dramatic as hell right now. But no, Nico.
I mean, because she missed our last conversation, but we talked about this before, and
it's insane. So real quick, she said that she faked for 10 years. Faked an orgasm, smashing her husband, or smashing.
Never had an orgasm.
He never had an
Not
husband.
one time.
Never had an orgasm with her husband. Not never. Okay,
Like even before they got married, like she just married a guy that she's never.
So from my understanding, from I've heard in many shows, they were together even like in high school. So they've been together for a long time. So this is a long going situation of them. Knocking the boots, you know what I mean, for a long time. So for 10 years, she faked this orgasm, okay? Or faked orgasms, okay, for 10 years. He had no clue. Then later on, he figured things out. He learned, and obviously, he explained himself quite eloquently. It makes sense to a certain extent, okay? But now, there's more to this. There's more to this video, or there's more to this book that they've talked about. And a part of it is, now, this is also something that DJ Envy has been very, very candid about him going off the beaten path, cheating on her, so on and so forth, his infidelity, and all that. So there's a clip from the Daily Show that I wanted to play for you guys because I wanted to hear your thoughts on what Gia, DJ Envy's wife, says about DJ Envy actually cheating on Gia Casey. So let's take a listen to this real quick.
We shouldn't be arguing I shouldn't be trying to annihilate her. She shouldn't be trying to destroy me in an argument. We should be trying to get to an understanding where we can both understand.
Gia, one of the biggest things women will talk about is the embarrassment and shame that comes with being cheated on. They go like, my self-worth has almost been publicly decimated. In the book you share how you found out from a gossip blog that he was having an affair. Now people lie and everything, but that one was true.
Yes.
When you're sharing that, when women are reading that, many women would say the same. They go like, yeah, if a man cheats on me, I'm gone, I'm out. And yet you talk about all of your whys and your hows. What did you learn in that moment, and what do you think people can learn about infidelity in a marriage?
Okay. First of all, Rashawn didn't cheat on me. He cheated on himself.
Whew.
And a lot of women don't look at the situation that way when they're cheated on, and some men. But it takes a tremendous amount of integrity and self-worth to be able to hold yourself to a certain standard when you're in a relationship in and of itself. Furthermore, when you're in the public eye, extend that a little bit more when you're an artist, a DJ, an athlete, or someone in that profession, because like you stated earlier, it's almost expected that you're living this single life where you're popping bottles and in the clubs and have women around you constantly. But for me, it was very important to write the book because I want women to understand that men cheat and it doesn't necessarily have to be because of you.
Okay. So I wanted to toss this around and then hopefully open up the video chat lines to hear your thoughts on this particular comment, this soundbite. So Gia, I think is the proper way of saying her name, has a book. She wrote it. She's talking about being cheated on by DJ Envy, Breakfast Club's DJ Envy, who has been very candid about his cheating ways in his past. Obviously, they don't do that anymore. I'd like to think, maybe not, but you never know. I'm just saying you never know, okay? But at least in the public eye, he ain't out here being some damn scallywag, okay? He's not doing those things. So she said, cheating on her. It's not cheating on her. It's cheating on yourself. Okay. This is a very interesting piece of information to me. It's bars, but do you agree with it? Is it bars or no? So I'm going to throw it over to Cassie. What do you think, Cassandra?
What I think, cheating on yourself. She did make a good point at the end, though, where she was saying it's never has to do with you, because it's very true. If people are going to cheat, they're going to cheat. There's nothing you can really, it's not necessarily, you could be like the bangingest person, whatever, look great, treat them great. And sometimes people just do it. But it's something with them. It's not with the other person. Now, it can be a problem they may have with their relationship that they didn't discuss, didn't have communication. There's no excuse. People do cheat. But if someone's going to constantly just cheat on you and do whatever, they're going to do it. Whether or not you're trying your best or not. I don't know. But relationships, they're difficult.
Indeed.
Relationships are complicated, but I'm just saying that she did. I agree with her on that. I do agree that it doesn't necessarily have to do with you as a woman or a man. Sometimes that person is going to do it if they want to do it.
I see what you're saying.
But it's usually something within themselves that they're missing, that maybe they haven't communicated with you.
Right.
And to them, I don't know their relationship, but if she didn't have an orgasm for 10 years and they never talked about it, not one time.
I feel like
that's insane to me.
I think they went into more detail about that and explained the reason why and all that. And they also said
women can't, some
women.
No, some women can't. Like they have, which is a problem with them, and that
it's a statistical fact.
Yeah,
right?
some women can't, which is terrible.
Right. They just ain't been with a G. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't been with a G. Chitty bang bang.
Chitty bang bang. I'm done.
That's a whole other
No, but I think that I also want to say, and I'm gonna drill this home. Okay, that's what he said.
Chitty bang bang.
Chitty bang bang. Yep. Chitty bang bang. Okay, but I am going to take drill this home real quick and say that they were very young when they first met. And of course, they're both trying to figure things out. They're both trying to see, exploring each other's bodies. They're young. He's sitting there going, I only saw things on porn. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. She didn't know what she was supposed to be doing. She was just seeing things what she was, on online as well, on what, not online, but you know what I'm saying? Like, in magazines and stuff like that on how she's supposed to be. So I think that because they met each other at such a young age, they were growing together. 10 years, though. 10 years is a long-ass mother-loving time to not get your gooey on. I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah, and to not communicate it. Now, I will say what she said was kind of dating somebody in the industry and what's expected of being around a DJ. I think because they were so young and they did grow together and she's seen him flourish into this career and all this, and he, like, there was infidelity, but they worked through it and they're still together. There is ways on that as well. Now, that doesn't mean, some people have open relationships, but again, a relationship is
3 o'clock and I'm faded.
It's a relationship between you and that person. Whatever works for you works for you. But communication, that's why I'm like, women, I know if any woman heard that, it's like, how can you not, if you're with somebody, if you are with somebody for a long time.
She got erect, by the way, guys.
You have women, communicate. I hope this ain't you, because I'm telling you.
10 years?
So that's a 10.
Could you go 10 years?
No.
Okay.
With the same man?
No.
Who's not accomplishing, not a dime.
If I'm with this man and I love this man and we're in a sexual relationship and things are. Same thing with if tell me.
But you gonna guide him and you gonna tell him, like, listen, babe, I love you and the sex is great.
Why don't you try this?
I'm not exactly.
I like this.
But for her to sit there and be like, oh yeah, 10 years, I didn't say anything. So just like she's saying, he didn't cheat on me, he cheated on himself. You played yourself for 10 years.
Pretty much.
By not telling him to lick it this way. Don't lick it down, lick it up and around. Like you played yourself.
Speak in tongues.
Speak in tongues.
There
you played yourself. So it's the same thing for her. Like and I agree with you what she said at the end, and that's the difference between men and women, right? I think that when men cheat, men just going out here to get something different. It ain't no emotional.
Let me finish. Had this conversation last week.
Let me finish though. Let me finish because I see Pascal be like, no.
Anyway. No. I wasn't saying that. Okay. I actually was not going to say that.
When men cheat, it's, I'm just going here to get this thing real quick. She don't mean nothing to me. I'm just getting my rocks off. Like, I'm a sexual being.
That doesn't
like, I'm going out here to do that. When women cheat.
Oh, no, it's more of an emotional thing.
It's an emotional
they think
connection.
About it. They think about it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why.
Something at home.
And that's why when men like, I was just over here getting my thing. And she like, well, I slept with Joe and so-and-so. He like, my heart.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. This reminds me of the Eddie 100%. Murphy Raw where he said, I fucked her, but I make the love to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. It's 100%. True. So I see that part. I see that part. Also, if you're not getting it there, you're going to want to venture and look elsewhere. And I think that's on both sides of the fence, both men and women.
Yeah, look, sex is important.
Right, very.
If for women too. And if women you don't think it is. It is very important.
It's extremely important. It is. If you don't have communication in the bedroom, then you don't have communication at all. That's just what I think.
It all ties together.
Be
your best friend, your lover, your everything. Like, you're supposed to be able to communication, and then sex is the ultimate connection. So if you can't communicate about that, then things are going to happen. And then if you can't communicate and you want to hide stuff, then it just builds up from there. That's just, man.
And then next you're off smashing
cheating.
Other girls or smashing dudes. It gets very bad. So when I see this whole thing about men cheat, even black men cheat. So when they say black men don't cheat,
no, we don't.
Okay, no, we don't. Okay. Keep telling yourself that there's unicorns and
I mean, women
leprechauns
cheat.
out
Women
here.
do cheat.
And women cheat.
Women cheat.
Women absolutely mother cheat.
Yeah.
And y'all
be
are
some cheating ass.
I was gonna say
Y'all not
y'all.
cheating
ass.
No, y'all could be real crafty
Women are-
with this.
Yeah.
and
Women
we could
are
be
smart.
dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Women are pretty fucking smart. I'll
Exactly.
admit. Now but women do think things through a little more. They tend to. Goes back to grade school, you know. Y'all would just be smacking each other and thought it was funny and beating each other up and running
Yeah.
with scissors and. I mean, it's just
Women
the truth.
women have always been a little bit just ahead of the game as far as like just being smarter.
thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Not
when it comes to
everyone,
that,
there's
when it comes
always
to that
that-
type of
yeah.
stuff. Men, you know, when you cheat, you leave your condoms in the car. You come home and you
Oops.
smelling like perfume. You got lipstick on your collar. Like you
Never
never know.
them faded, and it's like, oops.
You never know if a
See,
woman
what had
cheated.
happened was I'm holding these used condoms for a friend.
Now my boy
Condoms.
came over.
Why would you be on some used condoms? What?
We dumb. That's all I'm trying to
Very
say.
true.
We dumb.
Very true.
We dumb. Oh, my bad. You know. Oh, what hair?
No,
What you talking about? What
Larry.
hair?
Larry.
What
No,
hair?
well, see what happened was Larry came through and he had this chick, and he was the one that did it. I know it's me in the camera in the video. It looked like me, but it's really Larry.
See,
So,
yeah, Larry and I have the same build. I actually, he spilled some milk on his. Yeah, he likes to drink milk. Some milk on his shirt. So I was like, "Hey man, let me just hook you up with my shirt, bruh. Yeah, I know it's my Howard T-shirt, but you know what I'm saying. It's
And
my
then we gotta
lucky
flip
T-shirt. But I
it
let it
and
to
be
him.
like, but what about what you had did and what you said last week, huh? Why you trying to play me?
yeah.
We gotta flip it.
Remember when you said you didn't like my chili? You
Yep.
said it was too sweet. How dare you?
My chili.
My chili.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm dead. Okay.
it's very
Okay. So going back to this really quick. Okay, real quick. Is it because we already know that men and women cheat? We out here doing some dirty on each other all day long. But the question is what she's saying right? Just the soundbite, the first part of it. Cheating on her is not cheating on her. It is cheating on yourself. Or, you know, it's not you cheating on your spouse. It's you cheating on yourself. Do you agree or do not agree? Cassandra.
I would kind of agree with it because it all entails with you. Anything you do does reflect. You do have ultimate control of yourself. So if you went out there and cheated, I mean, even though you have this commitment with somebody, I mean, honestly, you had the choice and you're cheating on your life, like what you vowed to do. So you're going back on your word to yourself. Because if you give somebody else your word, that's basically that's a vow you take. So I guess I'd have to agree. It's kind of a weird statement, but
Yeah. No, I'm going to say something after Nico.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nico. Thoughts?
I agree to a certain extent. I think that, yeah, of course, in a situation like that, when you're with somebody and you break that trust or that vow that you had, yeah, you're cheating yourself. But you got cheated on too, mama.
well, yeah.
Like,
no, I mean,
It wasn't. Now he played himself. No, he played you
yeah,
too.
he played her too.
But
Yeah.
also at the same time, you played yourself because, and not saying that this is the reason that he cheated or anything like that. People gonna do what they gonna do. But at the same time, if for 10 years
Yeah, I
you did
can-
not communicate with your man about what you want as his partner, you're violating too. I don't understand why everybody's not like that's like, to me, that's a big violation.
Yeah.
That's a big violation right there.
Pleasing your partner.
Like not telling your partner like, oh, that you're not doing it for me or you're not doing this right. Like, you lied to him for 10 years and you're like, oh, that's fine. He cheated on me. You played yourself. Fuck out of here with that shit. My personal opinion.
I mean, I see what you're saying. You lied to me, and I get
God.
it. I fully get it. You know, any
We do
chance
that
I get
song
it,
all the time.
I know you do, and you're like, oh my god, if I have to sing that one more time. Okay, sorry. Dirty mugs. Yeah. Okay. So, real talk, real quick. The phone lines are open, or the video chat lines are open. So please hit that. It's linked at the top of the chat right now. So click on it. You don't have to be on camera. You could just pop on and just do audio. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'm going to ask the question one last time. Is cheating on your spouse or your loved one, is it really cheating on yourself or cheating on the spouse? So I'm going to say my piece here. All right. It's both. At the end of the day, it's both. Especially, well, one, obviously, it's terrible to go and do what you do behind your spouse's back, right? Since I'm a man, I'm just going to refer to my spouse as like my girlfriend or whatever, right? So if I go off and I cheat on my girlfriend, one, that's terrible. You're cheating on them. Clearly, that's cheating. You think that person's going to take you back? No. But then on top of it, they might too. They might, just depending on the relationship and how bad, how deep you were in. But here's the other piece. Yes, you're cheating on yourself. You're mucking it up for yourself. I don't think it's cheating on yourself. I think it's you screwing up an opportunity. It's screwing up something that's really great, if that is a relationship that you want to keep. There's a lot of people out here that use cheating for various reasons. One, for escape. Two, because they feel like they don't have any connection. And three, because of pure boredom, and that's just who they innately are, naturally. I'm just going to keep it real. Some guys and some girls out here are wolves or cheaters in sheep clothing. Let's keep it straight funky. They go and act, oh, I'm so clean and I'm so good and all that stuff. I never cheat on my man. But for a fact, they're out here moonlighting, doing some other ish behind their back whenever they go on vacation or go on a work trip. You feel me? So, with that being said, when it comes to all this, outside of the bad people that are just out there, the wolves in sheep clothing, the cheaters, right? That are just naturally cheaters. The people who are doing the thing where they feel like they need something else, or it's because they just don't feel a connection with their spouse. Well, one, there needs to be communication. There needs to be a talk between you and that person before you run off and kick rocks and try to find something on the other side of the road. 9 times out of 10, you're picking something really bad too, by the way. When you scoop up a quick ball and throw it to first, sorry for the baseball term. I'm so sorry, Nico. Right. But at the same time, sometimes that easy catch, you catch something easy. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful with those things first and foremost. When you do that, you really got to know what the hell you're doing. Because once you walk out that door and you know for a fact you're going to go across that street and you go to that watering hole and get some libations and pick up that chick and go home, or go to her place and do what you need to do, you need to know the world of mess that you're going to be walking into when you walk back home and walk through that door again. Some guys are not as lucky to just lie through their ish. Most of the time, you got to deal with a whirlwind of problems. So, yes, you are cheating on yourself, especially if you got a good thing at home. So don't muck it up. Have a conversation. Talk to them. Make sweet, unadulterated love to them. Have a conversation with them. Make sure they get to the O real quick. Get them to see their O face for the first time if that's the case. But communication is everything. Period. Communication. And if it means that you have to leave for good and that relationship is over, at least you're leaving in a clean way. Because I'm telling you, karma's a bitch and it comes back hard. So treat each other with respect. We got a phone call here. We got Tyler in the house. Hey, Tyler, what's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing, baby? What's on your mind, man? Speak on it. Oh, you are on. It might be a little echoey, I have a feeling, but
yeah. Wait, can I call back or?
Yeah, hop off and call back in, but I think it's going to be echoey, so you're just going to have to either turn off the show, put the show on mute when you call in. That might help as well. All right?
Okay. All right.
All right, well, he'll be back again. All right, with what I just said while we are waiting, what are your thoughts on what I just said?
I agree
Cassandra?
with you. I agree. It is a little bit of both. I mean, I did say
it's both.
Because I see what she's saying while you're cheating on yourself, but then I see, like, you're right. She did get cheated on. I just can't get over this orgasm thing. I just can't. I'm sorry. That's just the most insane thing I've heard.
It is pretty wild.
Are you sure she's not exaggerating? Like,
I mean, she said 10 years, and she been sticking to that 10 years. Like, Oh no, that's what it was.
So has she had one yet?
I mean, I hope so. Shit.
I mean, they've been together for multiple years, decades now. Okay. So he was like, it's figured out now. But in the very beginning, when we first were together, no kidding. She could still be playing this full-on cap, still Oscar-winning performances.
A woman is having an orgasm. I mean, I guess we could fake it, but why would you fake? I don't think women should fake orgasms. I don't think you should do that.
Yeah, don't.
Fake
you,
it.
Hey, listen, you ain't got to suit my head up.
No, you're not.
Like, I want to know I'm doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not doing a good job, tell me, so I can fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? So I can adjust accordingly.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's. I mean, okay, of course, maybe for some guys, it's like, I'm just trying to get mine. But if being a sexual being, you want to be able to please your partner as well, right?
Yeah.
So not only do I want to get my rocks off, I want you to get yours off too. Because if it's good, we're going to do this again. So I want you to get yours.
True.
Don't lie to me. Tell me what to do. Tell me what pleases you. And it's especially like if it's a new situation or something like that, like y'all just got together. Everybody's body is different. So what worked on your last chick is not going to work on this new chick. Or what worked on your last dude is not going to work on this new dude. So you have to communicate, like Cassandra was saying, you have to communicate and tell your partner what you want. And, guide them. And don't get frustrated. And if they ain't listening and they just keep doing what they, doing, you got to kick them to the curb. Don't fake it for 10 years.
Yeah.
Facts. I mean, well, but there's also love too. And I let me say this really quick to the young lovers out here. It's things that you need to learn. You're going to make mistakes. That's why you're young. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to get your PhD. Walking into med school, going one day in med school and go, yep, I know how to do open heart surgery now. You need time. It just takes time to figure things out, especially every single person likes things differently. Every single person does.
Very true.
It's not all the same.
Everybody's body is different.
Some dudes out here don't like the top. Some guys don't. Surprise, surprise. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a very rare thing. She's like,
yo, real quick.
But I'm just saying.
And
just saying. I'm just saying that as an example. Nico.
Some guys like a butt play. I'm not one of those guys.
Did you have to say the word though? Now,
yes.
Now I'm not.
I could have said something.
I've never slept.
I could have said something extra.
That's one thing I'm saying.
Has anybody asked you to do that? Okay, thank you.
I'm just saying. Some dudes like that. Honest, it's these new age generation cats, like, they like the booty play.
Where did that come from?
Why are we having this conversation?
I'm saying
right
in general, what people like.
I was just using that as an example of that one thing.
I'm saying what people
and then you had
like.
to just Thelma and Louise off.
Don't make me feel like I'm the only freak in here.
You're not.
We are okay then.
There's a million
Stop
things.
playing with me.
Y'all
know.
I'm just done.
Know?
You Thelma and Louise that catalog right off.
Examples you could.
Golly.
Okay. Is this late night, Pascal?
This is
Is it? Okay, that's what I'm saying. They trying to make me feel like I'm over the top. I'm the conscience here tonight, okay? I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. They feel me. Yeah. They know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I get it.
It's about, pleasing your partner, whatever they like.
Absolutely.
That's my point.
Absolutely.
And some people like booty play. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying.
That's
absolutely
true. Very true.
You just, butt plugs. Anyway,
I didn't say that.
We got somebody.
That's what it sounded like you said.
He said butt plugs.
I did not say butt plugs.
I know you didn't say butt plugs.
Okay. That's what I thought he said.
I'm just joking. I'm
no
just
lie.
joking. You said butt.
You heard
play.
what you wanted to hear.
You said butt play. Okay, butt
play. No, I really misheard that.
I ain't saying nothing about.
I thought you were gonna say. I really missed butt plug.
Yeah, that's exactly what. No, I really. That's
shout out to all the people that are just joining right now.
Yeah, no kidding. Good evening.
We're talking about butt plugs.
Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we're all going off the rails right now. We just Thelma and Louise this ish. Okay, right off the damn cliff. Hold on, we got Tyler in the house again. Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
Hey.
I said. Oh, no echo. Good. Okay.
Hey. Great. Hey. So, what is on your mind, and speak on it?
Yeah. to be honest, as far as your question, I think I largely agree with her statement. But I also think I also agree with yours in that it's both. I think you're well, I think you're lying to yourself if you think it's not going to hurt you or not going to hurt just how you are personally. I think I respect myself too much to cheat on anybody. I think my whole family, we're the type of people that like to stay together and stay together for a long time. So I have an innate sense of just not respect or disrespect for anyone who cheats.
Yeah, and I hear you. I feel like we all, like the whole peanut gallery here, agrees that we ain't got time for no cheaters out here. We all want to be treated with respect, right? And if you
RSPECT
exactly, and if you're gonna sit there and end up kicking rocks on somebody, at least give them a heads up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the respectful thing to do. Yeah. Just being like, hey, I'm not happy. I'm leaving. And some people go straight into being under or on top of another person with the quickness. Right. I'm like, take your time, man. There's no rush to be smashing and knocking boots with another person. I just think it gets messy because if you end up working things out and you go back to that person, then you got to explain. The day of that we broke up. My bad.
We were on a break.
Yeah. Okay, Ross. Hey, Ross.
It's like the whole thing. Like it hurts you and it hurts the other person for like obvious reasons. And like the thing is like, and I know like Pascal was saying like for the youngins out there like myself, I'm single, but I'm willing to explore or at least like try things out eventually, and I don't want to get myself into a situation that I can't handle or the communication isn't all that great, because I mean I would, as you can clearly tell by all my stuttering, I'm not like the best communicator in the world, so
I mean, you're doing great. You've whenever you call on the show, you've always been great. You know what I'm saying? And doing things like this is just practice, baby. Because we talk about practice, man, not the game. Practice,
right?
100.
You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
But Tyler, here it is. I appreciate you coming on and chopping it up, giving us your thoughts on this situation. You know what I mean? I'm going to let you go, but
thank you.
Watching, I'll be talking to you soon. All right, man?
Yeah.
Much love, brother. Peace. It's all about the respect. At the end of the day, it's all about the respect. It's all about communication and letting people know if you want to kick rocks, tell them ahead of time. I don't know. I think it's weird to be like, oh, damn, because I cheated on her. Oh, I just cheated on myself.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys? It just doesn't work for me entirely, but I do understand if you really want to go back to that person, then yes, you played yourself.
You know what though? Like people do make mistakes. There are some people that just go out there and cheat, and some people that do make mistakes. Like what? Honestly,
a mistake. What you mean?
Who is perfect?
No, I'm okay. So this is what I was gonna say. Can I ask you a question?
Come on with it.
Have you guys ever cheated on somebody?
Actually, I have not. No, I haven't. But I haven't been in that many long-term relationships either.
Okay. Pascal?
That's a guess. That's a guess.
Yes, I did, but it was college and it was a very, very long time ago.
Oh, okay. So
what about you?
To me, it didn't count.
I'll say yes, I have.
Okay.
And to my whole point in bringing this up was to what Tyler was saying is that, like, how do you feel afterwards? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a temporary
fix.
Yeah,
whatever,
you know what I'm saying? Like you with that
on.
person, you in the moment, bang, 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 stuff happens. Afterwards, immediately afterwards, and then granted, this was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was very young and stupid. Immediately afterwards, I was like, what did I do? And I just felt horrible.
Yeah.
And
it's a
not
terrible
only
feeling.
just felt horrible, like, what if I give her the plague? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if I go back to my girl and give her, you know?
I never smashed.
Oh.
It was just,
what, it was just like emotional?
It was just a kiss.
That ain't
like a makeout thing.
No,
so that's what I mean. But that's what I mean. It is still cheating. But in my mind, I'm going.
You know
what
if your
I mean.
girl makes out with a dude, that you would be cool with that.
You bet not.
Okay.
So in my mind, I still consider that
anime.
I still you better eat that cake.
Anime.
No. But real quick, I still consider that cheating. But also it was still, I was in college and all that. But at the same, it was college stuff. It was stupid. And I made a mistake, and I was honest.
These two angels here
in the very next day.
I ain't an angel. I didn't say I was an angel, but I have not cheated on a person I am in a relationship with. I have not. Now, I didn't say I was an angel. I've done things just like anybody else, but
now it's funny because Ricard just said something on here. He said they just said you can even cheat with your thoughts. I mean, then we cheating every single damn day.
Everybody fantasizes. Everybody fantasizes.
Everybody does. 100%.
I mean, but then, okay, so let me ask this too. And I'm going off on here.
You good?
This is just always something. Now that we've gotten to this conversation, I want to know, like, women. So, because I've known women to be out with their homegirls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they see some guys out and like one's attractive or whatever, and they're looking at him like, he's sexy or whatever. So they go home and they're like all about their man, like, oh, I want you right now. Like
that hurts my soul, man.
Does that make sense? Or
yeah, Cassandra, that's a terrible feeling. That's a terrible thought.
I mean, but is that bad though?
You are
because she's not cheating on her guy. That guy turned her on, so she wants to go home and give it to her.
She's thinking of is you. Now you are just a prop. Now you're a dildo.
Not necessarily though.
you a literally a bologna yogurt slinging.
Not necessarily.
Dildo.
But do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. It's just like if men turn on it but go home.
So like guys go to the strip club, right? You go to the strip club, you got all this ass, all this titties in your face, blah, 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 want.
All this ass and titties.
I'm just saying, you're not smashing that, but you go home, you like, girl, I'm about to lay this. Like, but it's not. I'm done. It's not.
I'm done.
I mean, is that cheating? Because you're taking that energy and you're bringing it, right?
Okay, that is not cheating. Now,
because you're taking that energy and you bringing it home, like you placing that energy in the right place. I mean, you might get I call it inspiration.
I mean, you placing that energy in the right place.
You feel me? You feel me? I'm just saying.
Hold on, real quick, because I gotta give Cassandra some hell real quick.
Oh,
yes. Kev Z 247. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Our first super chat of the day. So thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, bang, gang. Okay. He said, I've never heard of admit to cheating. LOL.
I've never cheated.
Liar.
No, I'm not lying. I literally have not. But see, I also. No, what I'm saying though to you is I've literally only been in my longest relationship that's been literally been a year and a half long.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay. 100. I have literally since I was 16 worked. I never was the chick that was like, ooh, I want to get married and have kids. So I never made dudes my focus ever. So yes, I've dated, done all that, but I was either single, but the two relationships that I had, that they only lasted like a year and a half. I only lived with one boyfriend. Like, if y'all want to really know my life. So I'm not really the one to be like, yeah, because I've dated many dudes, whatever, but I'm not.
What girl hasn't though? I mean, no disrespect.
But that's what I'm saying. Like in my relationships, when I was like, I live with you, we're together. I did not cheat. my other one, I said but I'm also a person that, like how you say closed shell. You open me up. Okay, cool. We're good. Like, I am cool with that person. I'm cool with that. That's my personality, though. I'm a very private person. So when I do that, okay, cool. But I don't. So no, I have not cheated. Now, some women do cheat and will never admit to it. I get it. But yes, women do cheat. I know women who have cheated. I see it. Men cheat. People cheat. It doesn't matter. Same thing dudes do. Women can do too. Just as good, if not better. Mm-hmm. So therefore, so I get his statement, but no. Me, you put me on the spot. I'm being 100. I was
just playing. Like, honestly, I was just playing. He just that super chat, and I was like, oh, I got to. I just.
But
can't.
It's true. But it is true. Yeah. Women don't. I mean, but I know some women who have.
Yeah, I mean, I know some women
that
who
have admitted to it.
But but I'll also say the ones that do admit to it are serial cheaters. The ones that I've ever met. Yeah.
Really?
It's like Pringles. Once they pop, they don't stop. Like, as soon as they find that next dude that they think that could be better for them, they'll still straggle the other guy along and they'll do like a lily pad thing. They still are there, but they'll get the lily pad a little bit closer and closer before they jump ship. Yeah. This is something I've seen out here, and this is a whole other Charles Dickens story. Let me just be real. It's going to get
no, you know women, I mean? And to be honest with you, people like out here these days, man.
Yeah, that's why you got to be careful. It takes. I mean, I'm the type of person. It takes a long time for me to trust anybody.
That's what I mean. That's the same thing with me too.
A long time.
And if you get it and you break it, then it's really bad.
All bad. Yeah, like it's all bad.
I take it very personally.
Yeah. So if you find somebody like that, like, you know, don't take that for granted.
Yeah.
Like, keep it a buck.
Like I said, don't cheat. Have a conversation if things are getting like sour or stale.
There are some people though that they will communicate with them that they want to see other people, and they're like, "We're not doing that," and then they move on.
Smith.
And then, no, but I mean, they move on. And then,
sorry,
but they move on, and then they think, "Oh, well, they're cheating on me." When they had that conversation, and it was like, "No, we're apart. We're done."
We were on a break. No, we were done.
Some people who won't let it go. I mean, I've seen that too.
But it's like, if you know for a fact that the relationship is fully 110% over, then why that person tripping? That's the part. Like, doesn't make any. That means they're just fucking crazy. That's just what I think. If they're gonna go, oh wait, it ain't over. You know, it's like, no, this is not.
Yeah.
This has been over. You see me on a date with this other person. Clearly this is over. Yeah. We already had a conversation where I said it is over. What else do you need me to say? Do I need to start a campaign where I sell t-shirts that say, yo, such and such, it's over? I mean, it's like, how many other ways can you get it through your thick skull? Real talk. But if he's sitting there, or they are still sitting there going, but there's still a chance, man, run, just run.
Well,
run for the hills.
Okay? At the end of the day,
I got to wrap this up, but go ahead.
100. And that's, what I'm saying here is, at the end of the day, going back to DJ Envy and his wife, the 10-year thing, like, communication. If your partner has whack D or whack V, tell him, listen, your P is whack. It's whack. It's trash. It's hot trash. Wow. I'm gonna teach you.
He's kind of harsh, ain't he?
Okay. I'm just keeping it a buck, though. I'm gonna teach you how to get it done. This is what I like. Don't watch a porn and think like, oh, I'm gonna do it like this, and that's how it's supposed to be done. Porn will lead you astray.
Yes.
It will lead you astray, but just communicate. That's all I'm saying. Communicate.
Exactly. Communication is big. Okay, real quick before we wrap up, Kev Z 24/7. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Yeah. Hey, gang. Okay. Any person that wears jeans with their knees out cheats.
Who in the hell said that?
My boy Kevin Z 247. He's just playing. He's just playing. No, he's playing. We believe you.
Whatever. Lesson of the day. Pussy and money are power. That's all we talked
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pussy and money or power.
Yeah, PPM.
Rename the whole show. That's
You know
what you gotta call it.
Yeah. On this episode of Pussy, Money, and Power. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
I mean,
Hell
everything
yeah.
has to do with that at the end of the day. Every conversation we had today talked about
It really-
pussy, money, and power.
I mean, would you rather talk about Ukraine? You
No.
want to talk about
But that's still about power.
That is about
100?
power. Damn.
100.
Damn.
Hey, preach.
Like, damn. You know, yeah. You know, message. So anyway, guys, wow. The video chat, real talk. I really do appreciate it. Real quick before we officially wrap up the show, please do us a favor. Hit like button below, crush it, make it scream out your damn name. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you know whenever I go live or whenever I upload anything on this channel. It'd be really, really appreciated. Also, real quick before we head out, Cassandra Lee, you gotta tell everybody where you check your work, your music, and where you're performing next.
Hey, hit me up at Instagram, which is Rocker Chicks Fit, actually. So, or Cassandra Lee, LLEA on Facebook, CassandraLee.com. You can do my music. I'm on Spotify, Amazon. Also, I sing with the Dirty Mugs. Check us out. This week, we're at this pub. Next week, May 6th, we're at Westport Social. Yeah. But yeah, come check me out.
Yeah. Very, very talented group. You know, Nico's a part of it too, you know, just so you know.
Small part.
Yeah, he's not a really big part of the show. Like, he's just there.
I carry the bags.
He plays the tambourine.
I'm the water boy. No, actually, I play the, what is it called? The cowbell.
Oh, geez.
The cowbell or the triangle.
That's what I've been doing the last couple of weeks. Boy hat while I was doing it. Y'all might not have recognized me.
Yeah, he wears them outfits randomly throughout the entire show. You know what I mean?
Just do me a favor and this week go to the right side.
I got you.
Yes. But anyway, guys, it is time to get going. I appreciate all y'all. You guys are incredible. Nico, of course, I didn't get to say thank you so much, but thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me once again, my brother.
Hey, anytime. Oh, and I forgot to say this. In a couple hours, this man is having a birthday.
Oh,
Nico's birthday's tomorrow.
It
So
is.
happy birthday, motherfucker.
Thank you,
Damn
motherfucker. I appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, man. Birthday coming up. We're gonna celebrate. You having a show tomorrow?
I wasn't planning on it,
Okay.
but I
All
can.
No. So next time I come in, I'm gonna bring shots and drinks.
I was
and we're
gonna say
celebrate.
we're missing the shots for his birthday.
I know, right?
I know.
I should have thought about it tonight, but
Well, you know, we could do a show if you're down for it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's your birthday, so I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't want to put you out. I probably got, some things I need to
Plans.
do anyway. But next time I come in, I'm bringing shots. We drinking, and we're gonna celebrate that.
Let's go.
I'm
And
coming too.
You're getting
Yeah.
a lot of,
Good.
and she's coming through too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with
enjoyed
it.
it. It was fun.
I'm with it.
I'm
You
not
know?
professional with this podcasting stuff. I haven't done this before live, so
Yeah, you don't know when to shut up.
No.
and when to listen.
I know. I talk too damn much. That's my life problems right there.
Cam Newton wasn't wrong. He was right. He was right. You don't know when to shut up and just shut up.
Damn women.
Women. I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you're not. It's all
I'm totally kidding. But you got a lot of you got real talk, Nico. You got a lot of happy birthdays. Dirty Mugs TV.
Gracias.
Dirty Mugs TV just said happy birthday.
Gracias.
A bunch of people. Spin Cycle Dragon just said happy birthday, Nico. You know what I mean? Burr said it as well.
Hey, the Pascal fans are like the greatest.
Aren't they though?
The greatest.
Aren't they though?
Super awesome. Appreciate y'all, man. All love.
Do you guys know how tall he is?
I've said it a billion times on the show, but a lot of people don't know.
Have ever they put it in perspective? Every time I see you, I always forget how big you are.
I mean, he kind of tall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why
Kind of tall, bruh.
I'm
he
like,
kinda
what's up,
tall.
dude?
I mean, he ain't that much taller than me. You know,
I
what
am
I'm saying?
so
Like,
tall. Everyone's short to me. Okay, that is facts. Everyone's a little person in my world. I have to do the tall guy slouch and everything. You know the where you got to slouch everywhere you go because you're like, excuse me, what did you say all the way down there, sir?
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's true though. Y'all are tiny mother.
Wow, you can't hoop though.
Ooh, snap.
Oh.
See,
can't hoop
that. Anyway, again, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Happy bloody birthday.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully tomorrow's a good one. But you know, if you want to do a show, we can do one, and we could just pop some champagne and cut some cake and act a damn fool. I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Get you walking out sideways out of the
I guess
out of the room.
Who's driving?
You are.
Uber. But anyway, guys, it's time to get going. Do not forget to hit that like button down below. Be sure to follow Cassandra Lee on all of her social medias. You know what I'm saying? Very talented woman. And she got 17 jobs. She don't get tired. Seriously.
No, I don't.
She really doesn't. She don't get tired, okay? So, coffee, you said?
Coffee.
A whole lot of coffee.
Lots of coffee.
I love coffee, too. Anyway, guys, again, have a great one, guys. Have a great night. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.